Good morning, guys. So we are here to present the black and white fallacy. So to start, let us introduce ourselves.
I'm Andrea Di Colina from HRM41.
I'm Ricopology Drama from BGN
I'm Austin Branditus from ACI 21.
So to start, let's define what is black and white fallacy.
Here are the following traits for a black and white fallacy. First is when only two choices are presented but more existed. Second is when we limit the number of alternatives available. Third, when the gray portion between the black and white are concealed, giving us only two options. And fourth, it makes us only choose one option. So, to generalize the traits of a black and white fallacy, it is very clear na if there is black and white, of course there is gray, but in this case, in the black and white fallacy, there is no gray, but rather only black and white. You are forced to choose either of the two options given to you. So I will be discussing the false dichotomy. It is a division into two, especially mutually exclusive or contradictory groups or entities. So you're given two options which are completely contradictory. So there's no possibility na magkaroon ng new situation dun dun sa dun sa options na binibigay sa'yo. So they are just like in the same group pero contradictory sila. I have few examples for this one. It is either to stay or to go. So, di ba? You cannot wait. It's either you will stay or you will go. Alis ka o mananatili ka doon kung nasan ka man. Second is either you're with us or you're against us. It's as simple as kung kakampi ka ba o kalaban ka or kaaway ka. Another one is either you're hungry or full. So, nililimitahan ka sa options na either gutom ka or busog ka. So, wala dun si sakto lang. Ano lang, hindi masyado. Bawal, hindi siya ganun. It's either yes. It's more of like either a yes or a no. Another one is either you're guilty or you're not. Either you're guilty or you're not guilty. It's like sa mga court cases, like I've watched few series na um, lawyers are putting pressure on their witnesses para mapiga nila yung truth or to make out something na hindi naman totoo. Parang pinapressure nila yung witness nila to answer to those two options na binigay nila. In that way, kung ano man yung sabihin nila, meron na silang mapipigang sagot to be either against the witness or the defendant.
False dilemma. A situation in which an unfavorable choice is made between two different things. So to elaborate, ito yung black and white fallacy na ang two choices mo is pinapapili ka sa dalawang parehas na mahirap para sa iyo o kontra sa gusto mong gawin. Example number 1. Either you surrender or you will die by President Rodrigo Duterte sa mga drug pushers. So, ito isang example ng false dilemma kasi nililimitahan ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte yung options sa mga drug pushers sa dalawang unfavorable choices. Yun ay mag-surrender sila or mamatay sila. Bakit? Kasi pag nag-surrender sila, makukulong sila. Pag hindi naman sila sumurrender, mamamatay sila. Pero, in reality, meron pa silang other options. Yun ay magbagong buhay.
Polarized thinking means something has been split into two sides that is completely opposite. Ito yung kung saan ang isang tao ay nag-iisip palagi ng black and white. Na kung saan nililimitahan nila palagi ang kanilang sarili sa dalawang choices. Na kung saan ang katotohanan nito ay meron pang ibang choices. Example nito ay perfectionism. Dahil nakikita nila is either perfect yung ginagawa nila or Kahit may konting mali lang, failure na sila.
Either isa kang dilawan or isang Duterte. Yan yung mga common na makikita mo sa mga social media ngayon. Yung mga nagbabash sa Liberal Party or nagbabash sa mga supporters Duterte. So, bakit ito hindi naging isang black and white fallacy? So, dito, nakikita ka lang nila, kung hindi ka daw dilawan, isa kang Duterte. Kung hindi ka mo isang Duterte, isa kang dilawan. Which in reality, meron pang other options or alternatives. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng wala ka dito sa dalawang to. Or maaaring wala ka taga sa dalawang to. Pwedeng may sarili kang pinaniniwalaan or may iba kang kinakampihan. Or may iba kang pinaglalaban. It's either you vote for Hillary because you support equality or you vote for Trump because you support racism. So, yan yung issue ngayon sa US nung nakaraang presidential election nila. So, bakit naman ito nag-isang black and white fallacy? So, ito yung naging black and white fallacy dahil sa tingin nila, kung hindi mo daw iboboto si Hillary dahil sumusuporta ka sa equality, ibig sabihin, iboboto mo si Trump na dahil sumusuporta ka sa racism, which is mali. Kasi sa isang presidential election, marami pang ibang kandidato. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng wala dun sa dalawang yun yung binoto mo. So, meron naman tayo isang example ng black and white fallacy na kung saan conditional statement naman siya. Hindi na siya either or, kundi ngayon naman, if and then. So, ito yung example. If you don't support same-sex marriage, then you're a bigot. Ibig sabihin na dito sa conditional statement na nabigyan kagad ng meaning yung sinuporta mong choice. Na kung saan sabi nga dito, kung di ka daw sumusuporta sa sex marriage, isa kang bigot. Ibig sabihin, isa ang taong galit sa ibang lahi or isang particular na grupo.